All right, so number 8 says to show two different ways that the quantity x plus 8 is a factor of x cubed plus 8. So the first way I'm going to do this is division. And so when you do division, I'm going to draw my box. And I'm going to start with, I'm dividing x cubed by x plus 8. And so this first one is going to be x cubed. So x times what gives me x cubed is x squared. X squared times 8 is 8x squared. So it isn't here, so this has to be minus 8x squared. And then x times what gives me negative 8x squared would be minus 8x. Negative 8x times 8 is minus 64x. All right, and so then again, this adds up to 0, so this has to be positive 64x. So x times what gives me 64x is 64. And then 64 times 8 gives me, I believe, 512. Let me double check. 8 times 64 is 512. Good. And so to be a factor, it would have to be 8. So when I combine 512 to 8, I should get 8. So what I would do is, this is going to be, my remainder is going to be negative 504. So when I add the remainder to this, I should get 8. And so when I do that, I do get 8. So my remainder is 504. All right, so this is not a factor because we're getting a remainder, but it says to show two different ways. So the next way I'm going to do this is I'm going to use the remainder theorem. And the remainder theorem says if I put the root, so remember the root is x equals negative 8, so negative 8 equals negative 8 cubed plus 8. So p of negative 8 equals negative 8 cubed is going to be negative 512 plus 8 is going to be p of negative 8 equals negative 504. So we end up getting the same remainder. So x plus 8 is not a factor since x plus 8 is not a factor since the remainder was not 0.